Hi, royal friends. Hello. Thank you for coming by again today. And I want to say thank you especially to my royal friends, my subscribers. Thank you for your support. And for those of you that are yet to do so, it's not late to do that, and it will mean the world to me. But when you do, please remember to hit the notification bell so that you would always be notified each time I upload new videos. Thank you all for coming by. I trust you all are doing good today. As for me, I'm cool. Today I'm actually going to talk about a topic. I'm going to be short, like I'm going to be very brief because I really have to rush somewhere. But I said let me do this because I hardly have time lately. So anytime I have, I want to make good use of it. You see some women that get married, they're happy. I am happy when I go, like I am happy I'm married. You know, everybody's happy. Then when we talk about childbearing, many women, they don't think about the economic situation of Nigeria. They just want to have kids like every year. Sometimes you are married, fine, you're married, nobody says don't give birth. But when you want to put things into consideration, you would want to give birth to the number of children that you can care for. Like that is the best thing you could think about. If you truly love your kids and you love yourself, you don't just want to start having kids because you're married like every year. No, you understand? The other day I heard that a lady, her first daughter is 7 years and she has 5 kids. I was like, wow, where's she rushing to? You understand? Then there are some people that had kids after I had my second child. Now you're hearing that they have 4 children. I was like, really? You know? So I know everybody has their choices, but you all agree with me that it's very hard in my country, Nigeria. Like the economic situation of that country is very hard. So you don't just give birth like because you're married, you bring children to the world to suffer. Then the next thing, you start looking up to people for one assistance or the other. You see some people, they say, that my sister should be get money, but she know they like help, you know. So you understand, everybody came to their own life. Somebody may help you, but trust me, the person will not give you everything you need. Nobody will do that for you, and somebody that is helping you will help you to a particular stage and give up, because nobody will want to carry additional burden. You understand? No matter what you think that person has, the person has his or her own needs to be met, you know, and would not want to take someone else's need, or like add someone else's needs to hers or his. So you know, in my country, when you haven't given birth to a male child, you see the women, they don't want to rest. Like, oh, I haven't given birth to a male child, my leg is not yet on the, as in it's not yet firm in the marriage. You know, they start like trying every year, trying until they give birth to a male child before they get satisfied. And sometimes they eventually don't give birth to male children, so they have female children everywhere. And sometimes they do, you know, but that's when they are satisfied. But how would you take care of these kids? Do you have the resources to cater for their needs very well, to meet up with their school, their health, their feeding? Like when we talk about feeding, like good feeding, adequate, nutritious meals, can you afford them for your growing kids? Can you put them in good schools? Can you take them to the health facility when they fall sick and need medical care? You understand? So many people, they don't put this into consideration. They just start giving birth. Like me, my marriage would be 10 years in few months. Yes, I have 2 kids. I don't mind the sex so long as I have kids. Like, I'm so happy. When I had my first child, my husband and I wanted to like end it there, but I told him, like, I saw the way she was always lonely. My first daughter, like, she would climb the chairs to see people that are passing by through the window. I was always feeling for her. Then sometimes she begs me to take her out to play with other kids, and I don't like taking her out to mix up with other kids like in the neighborhood. So I was like, it's wise to add one, you know, and we added one. If God blesses us, sure, I would want to add more later, you know, but that's not my priority. My priority now is how to take care of these 2 children very well, and also to like enjoy my life. You understand? Because giving birth is stressful. You know, you just get pregnant. 9 months of pregnancy for me is like 9 months imprisonment, 9 months, like worst 9 months of my life. You understand? Because I know what I go through during pregnancy. You know, the nausea, the sickness, the vomiting. I don't spit though, but I can't eat like all through the 9 months, and I lose so much weight. Sometimes before I give birth, I lose so much weight that if you see me, you ask me if I'm sick, you know. So it's a whole lot of stress for me. And when I had it too, I told myself I'm good. Some people will tell me, oh, it's, you know, you have not, like, you're not done yet because you don't yet have a male child. I say, let that bother me, please. Don't drink Panadol on my own headache. let that bother me if I have a male child or not. It's not your business. You understand? Like, most of my friends would call me when I had my second child, don't worry, and the next one will be a boy. Congratulate me for the one I just have. She's priceless. It can't be bought from the market. Don't tell me about the one I haven't had and I don't even know if I'm going to have, you know. So please, I'm not complaining. I'm joyous. Like, my joy is cannot be described. Like, you understand. So why try to spoil it, to tell me something? I'm not really that type. You know, many people, I don't know what their problem is. They, oh, male children. Children are children. They are human beings. They are going to grow to be, you know, what you impact in them. They are going to grow to reflect it. They are going to grow to be responsible if you train them to be responsible. They are going to grow to love you, to take care of you, to be like, you'll be fulfilled. Like, you have a child, if they give you grandkids, good for you. You'll be happy and being a grandmother. You know, the stress of getting pregnant, going through delivery, raising the child, you know, and all of that is something I don't know, everybody have different strength, but for me, it's not an easy thing. So after I have two, I feel like, oh, I'm good this time around. Let me focus on how to take care of myself and how to take care of my kids. Because when you find out that you are trying to have more kids, you don't take care of yourself. I see many people, at the end of the day, they end up looking old, they end up looking miserable, because it's a whole lot of stress. You cook, you clean, you attend to the child from night till morning. During the day, the child will not even sleep straight. You want to attend to them, you want to back them when they are crying, you want to pamper them, you want to make food every minute, you want to wash plates, you want to wash clothes, you know. Then with all of that, you just forget about yourself. The next, you start looking miserable, you look wretched, you look old, and all of that stuff. No. And you see many of them, they don't have time to care for themselves. They start looking so tattered, and their husband starts looking out, and they start complaining. Your focus should not be to have children. If you can take care of them, good. But if you cannot take care of them, you will see, some people will say, enter by mistake. Now wait till I go to. There is nothing like mistake. There is nothing like mistake. Okay. And abortion is not the only way to space your children or to stop having kids. No. You could actually, like, take care of yourself. There are contraceptives. Meet with a doctor. The doctor will test you and know what suits your body and give to you. You can adopt different contraceptive devices, and just don't bring children into this world that you can't care for. Then tomorrow you start looking up to people for help. Then some will use indirectly that your baby never eats his money. Oh, your baby pampers don't finish. You know, you be using styles. I take me my baby. If I want to help, I do. It's not as if I don't help, but don't rely on people and think you just want to bring kids anyhow because you feel I have a lot of rich people around me. No, don't do that. Bring children you can care for. I have two, and I'm very good. One is 8, one is 5. I am very, very satisfied. If God blesses me tomorrow, like, I feel, oh, I have taken care of myself enough, I have achieved what my heart desired, and now I want to have another child, I will do that. But if that time comes and I just decide I can't even go through it again, cool, I'm good. I have 2. When you count 1, you count 2. It's good, you know. So I want to beg you, mothers, don't just focus on having kids and leave yourself unattended to, leave yourself uncared for. You start having kids every day, every now, and most times they complain, my husband don't help me, he don't do this, only me take care of the kids, do this. You choose to have kids. If the man wants you, well, sometimes the men want it, but talk about it before marriage, so that you know, like, I'm marrying this man, we have the same agreement, like, we're going to have this number of kids, or we have the same, like, reasoning. You know, he doesn't like much kid, I don't like much kid, you marry him. Then if you're marrying somebody that wants many kids, and you know you don't want to have many kids, you can now decide that 2 of you will come to a compromise. Like, him will draw close a bit, you like adjust his own, and you will adjust your own, meet up somewhere. Like, if he wanted 6 and you wanted 2, you can agree on 3 or 4. Not every year people, some say they are looking for a particular sex. Don't look for a particular sex. Train the one you have responsibly in the way of God. Teach them morals, teach them manners, teach them every good things, and trust me, you'll be better than people that have dozens of children that are useless. Because most people that have plenty children, at the end of the day, they don't even train any of them. The plenty children end up being vagabonds, non-entities, prostitutes, and all of that. I've seen a lot of them. So your focus should be how to raise responsible and presentable children. Okay, don't just start giving birth pure and fill the whole society with children. At the end of the day, you can't feed them. That is the lesson for today. Those kind of things annoys me. It annoys me, really. Yeah, it annoys me. I had a friend, she got married in 3 years, she had 3 children. Waiting. Most of them, that's how they will go and put themselves in risk because they are just trying to have that. If they don't have that male child, they are not satisfied. What are you dragging for? As a woman, you should be able to hustle by yourself, like be hardworking. Don't put your eye in your man's property, because that's the reason why most of them, if I not born boy now, another person will come born boy, come inherit my husband property after I don't suffer for long. Hustle by yourself, make your own properties, not put eye for your husband own. If you make your properties, your girls go inherit them. If the man one born outside make another person inherit, now in thorough, because when you die now giving birth, you not even know wetin go happen. So it's better you are alive and know what is happening and adjust what you can adjust than you die. Okay, so I said it's going to be a short video. I'm cutting it here. I'll see you again on my next video. I have a whole lot of things to do today, but I put you first. Catch you.